Hi, my name is Monica, and my topic of discussion is how CAA and NRC implementation will impact the Indian economy. The new bill is amendment to the 1955 Citizenship Bill. According to the new CAA, any person who entered the Indian continent before 31st of December 2014 and who belongs to Hindu, Sikh, Buddhist, Jain, Parsi, Christian community from the Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan will be considered as a Indian. So, what is the Assam Accord? Assam is facing illegal immigrant from so long. It was a ragging issue soon after the independence, forcing the then government to form a Immigrant Act in 1950. A National Register of Citizens, that is NRC, has to be prepared on the basis of Census 1951. The final NRC list came up early last year, that is 2019, after Supreme Court intervened in it. The issue of illegal immigrant fueled the massive protests for the 6 years, beginning from the 1979, when the Lok Sabha election, bipool election, was to be held in Assam. Various outfit of the All Assam Student Union, that is ASU, forming a protest about complaint about the foreigners, mainly Bangladeshis, having been included in the voter list. The Indira Gandhi government continued to engage talk with the protester between the 1980s and 84, reaching to no agreement. But after her assassination, the Rajiv Gandhi government has signed the MOU with the ASU and All Assam Gana Sangram Parishad, bringing the agitation to the end. So the MOU was signed between the central government, Assam government, and All India Student Union, All India Ghana Sangram Parishad on the 15th August 1985. The Assam Accord included many clauses, mostly the clause 5 deals with the foreigners issue, which become the heart of this Assam Accord, which says that which state that the detention of the foreigners in Assam, deletion of their name from the voter list, and their deportation to their home countries. The foreigner were classified under the three heads of identification and differential treatment under the clause 5 of the Assam Accord. The two dates become the very important in this Assam Accord. The first one is the 1st January 1966, and second is the 24th of March 1971. All the person who come to Assam prior to the 1st January 1966, the date included among those who appeared in the 1967 electoral list shall be regularized. That is, the illegal immigrant who come to Assam till the 31st December 1965 will be considered as an Indian citizen. Also, the foreigner who come to Assam after the 1st January 1966 and before the 24th of March 1971 shall be detected according to the Foreigner Act 1946 and Foreigner Tribunal of Order 1964. This means that those illegal immigrants who come between the 1966 and 24th March 1971 were considered as a foreigners, and they don't have any voting right, and they can't hold the Indian land. The rest were have to be expelled from the countries, and they have to go to their own home countries. So that was the Assam Accord. So now what is CAA? CAA, as I told you, it gives the citizenship to the six communities from Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan who entered the India before the 31st of December 2014. So whole Assam is protesting against this bill because this will legalize the illegal movement in the India. Also, this will provide the citizenship to mostly to the Hindus, leaving the Muslim behind. But the Assamese wants both Hindus and Muslim immigrant out of their land. The nationwide NRC will be done where every citizen have to show they will have to be lined up and show the documents related that they and their ancestor were belonged to India, and fail to do so will be considered as illegal or doubtful citizens, and then they got sent to the detention camps. But with the CAA, those belongs to those six communities who can get a chance to apply for the Indian citizenship, thus leaving out the Muslims in the detention camps or illegal immigrant. And that's where the Article 14 of the Indian citizenship of Indian constitution gets violated, and that's why people were protesting. So now that's all about how and why people were protesting and how the CAA and NRC will be problematic. So now talk about the economic aspect of if all nationwide NRC will be implemented. The Assam, which contains the 3% of the whole population of India, cost the statewide NRC in Assam cost 1600 crores for the over of the 10-year period, and they employed nearby 52,000 government employees to do this NRC. If the government were to roll out this to the nationwide, that is 137 crore people, the cost and manpower will be the problematic itself. It is estimated that for the 137 crore Indian population, it will be cost most nearly to the 50,000 crore in just administrative expenses, which will include 1600 crore, that is for the Assam. The other really big challenge will be the setting up of the detention camp for the 2 crore people, which are the illegal, which will be considered as an illegal immigrant according to the government. So in September 2019, the Assam government started the setting up the detention camp in one of their district for the 300 people, and the cost of the project estimated was 45 crores. If the government were construct the detention camp to the 19 lakhs people who have been excluded in Assam NRC, the cost will be of 28,500 crore. So now imagine if it will be rolled out at a national level. There we will be estimated that the 2 crore Bangladeshis, the government may have to spend massive 2 to 3 lakh crore to construct and maintain the detention camps. Keeping the monthly consumption as a base, the government would have to provide 1500 per month every to imitate these camps, and this would mean that the expense of the 3000 crore per month, or the 36,000 crore a year to take care of their basis of the illegal immigrant. So till now, in 2018, till 2018, the total 91,609 person had to be declared and as a foreigners, and only 128 people sent back till 31st August 2018. So the big question is, the NRC will cost India 50,000 crore in admin expenses and 2-3 lakhs crore to construct the detention camp, and 36,000 crore to feed the 2 crore illegal immigrant on the Indian taxpayers, and we have to pay all these expenses. We need to understand that it is going to require 130 crore citizens to dig out the documents and prove that their families and their origin belongs to this country, and will require the millions of Indians who have moved the cities over the last 7 decades to go back and stress their ancestor properties. Many would have no family left in the villages and would have to spend money to stay and travel. The economic and social cost will be the huge. So the country as India, where right now we are facing many economical issues, like we are having the highest unemployment rate from the last 45 years, where the consumer spending is the lowest from till now from the 40 years, where manufacturing sector is at its lowest. We stand at 102 level on the hunger index from 118 countries. Our rural poverty is increasing, and our GST collection is also less than the expectations. So in such situation, is India ready to spend 50,000 crore for the just to find out that there are two crore Bangladeshis in India? So that's the topic for today. Thank you.